What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today I'm going to recap episode 1 of 24/7, HBO's Road to the Winter Classic, focusing on the New York Rangers and Philly. A hell of a show. Last season was excellent. I think this year might top it. I think the personalities between the two teams are perfect for the limelight. The Rangers, you play on Broadway for a reason, and it reflects and the team personality. Start off talking about Ilya Bryzgalov, who's a little intriguing, a little zany. Not too many goalies, I think, wonder about the creation of the universe. Most of them worry about stopping the puck, or in Timmy Thomas's case, hunting some bear. But he's a little out there, to say the least. What was the other thing? Oh, and the liquor that you kill the tiger and they find you're dead. Okay, Ilya. Little weird. I heard he kind of divided the locker room in Phoenix. I don't think, that's what the reports on that locker room were. Kind of see it because he's a weird dude. I don't mean that offensively, but he's really, really unusual. The stuff that comes out of his mouth is like, what the, what are you selling? But pretty good guy. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna say throughout the show. He's 3 more episodes left. Let's see what comes out of his mouth next. Speaking of what crazy shit's gonna come out of somebody's mouth, Coach John effing Tortorella. He's a masshole, former University of Maine standout, and he loves to use 4-letter words and very, very vulgar language. Fucking fuck, and you fucking, and it's like, Jesus Christ, Torts, relax. But there's a guy that's perfect for HBO because it's not beep, beep, and beep. They can let him speak his mind, and God knows he will. That's one thing Tortorella is adept at, is letting everyone know what he thinks. And I love Torts. Hell of a coach. I thought it was bullshit when the Lightning fired him a couple years ago. I thought that was unfortunate. And I think they're gonna they get a good coach now, but. Torts is. It's funny. I think Torts and Guy Boucher are on opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of coaching. One of them's relaxed and all about game plan, and the other's fucking crazy. To say for lack of a better word. But hey, he's perfect for it. I'm really looking forward to what crazy shit's gonna come out of his mouth next. And go back to Philly. I think Hartnell is gonna say some pretty cool stuff. I liked it when he had the run in with Cook. It was obviously on enemy number 1 here at the show. You're the dirtiest fucking player in the league, Cook. He's right. Not that Scott Hartnell is clean at all. He's a dirty son of a bitch. But, he tells it like it is. And my favorite part of the show had to have been a piece on Callahan's parents and his upbringing in Rochester. Someone, product of middle class environment myself, I can relate to what that's like. And, having to put hard work in everything you do, whether it's valeting a car, doing yard work, or playing hockey. You got to put your time and effort in everything and give it everything you got. And that's what Callahan's parents instilled in him at a young age, and it obviously reflects in the way he plays out there. They don't call him Blood and Guts Callahan for nothing. And his grandmother seems like a very, very good soul. Which she's 95. Mrs. Callahan, Granny Callie, and at the game against the Rangers, against this Buffalo, against the Rangers, Jesus, playing against himself, but the Rangers Buffalo game, she was letting Ryan know how the refs screwed him on a call, and I thought that was a blatantly bullshit call. They screwed up the Jordan Leopold cross check, first calling the call on him, and then not making the same call on Leopold when he open ice attacked him. But Mrs. Callahan seems to know what she's talking about, and I think her and Tortorella and Bryzgalov should get a show of their own, keeping up with the I don't know what you call it. Keeping up with the Bryzgalov family, I think would be zany alone. We also saw Chris Pronger make a brief appearance, who was recently ruled out for the season last night. I'll talk a little more about that in another episode. That there's a thing on and of itself. But it's rough. Something you want to see. The concussion endemic, and episode 1 ended with Giroux getting the concussion. Inadvertently from Wayne Simmons. Simmons did a pretty cool thing, helping to open up a rink in a minority neighborhood of Philly. Helping to raise the profile of the game amongst youth that might not otherwise. And the same thing goes for the Rangers, bringing the Garden Dreams Foundation kids to the Rockettes. it was pretty cool to see them giving kids a chance that might not normally get that chance to experience the limelight of Manhattan, and the Rangers, God bless them for doing that. And same thing with Simmons, having a pretty cool thing, introducing hockey, like I said, introducing the game of hockey to a neighborhood that might not otherwise have had it, and something you want to see. What else? I like the credit card roulette at the steakhouse in Buffalo. Jeff Wojcicka and the King Henrik Lundqvist having to foot the tab. Not something you look forward to, but it's the nature of the beast. Being one of the boys, gotta pay your dues. Like I said, a great first episode. I think this season's on par to Jaromir Jagr. See, anytime he's involved with something is pretty cool. He's got the personality. He's a gambler and an alcoholic, so it's pretty cool too. From what I've heard, I don't like making accusations to people, but that's what I heard. The vodka, the Svedka, I don't think he's into the stuff that Bryzgalov likes, because if you drink that and you get caught with it, you die or kill a tiger, or like I said, Briz is gonna be great for the whole friggin' 4 weeks. I think Torts is gonna. Torts hates. You can tell Torts hates the cameras everywhere. So, I hope he pulls a Kenny Rogers and punches out one of the issues. That'd be hilarious. That'd raise the profile of the game in a truly negative light. But also, I like the looks it gives. Being mic'd up and all that stuff. What happens on the ice? The amount of foul language that you wouldn't expect that in a professional hockey game. I'm just kidding, of course, but the Del Zotto injury. That could have been a lot worse. He banged his shoulder against Toronto, and something like that could have been a lot worse. And hearing the reaction, on the ice with him and the trainer, and then in the locker room afterwards was pretty cool. And we're gonna see Phillies playing the Bees tomorrow, so that should be on next week's episode. That would be pretty good. Hopefully the Bees lay a smackdown in and maybe tear some ACLs off Philly, or beat the shit out of them in a couple fights. So that's great entertainment for me. Anytime the Bees can rough up the fucking Flyers is a great thing. But that's it for the review of episode 1 of HBO's 24/7, The Road to the Winter Classic, for the power play of CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. I hope, and we'll talk about who I want winning the Winter Classic next week. Later, guys.